been a minute since I've been live here on Instagram, but like I said, usually I don't go live on here as much as I used to. But new year, new opportunities, so it's all good. Can't believe how fast 2024 has gone by. It's been a minute since I got on here and just done a all out rant, but you know, you live and you learn. You see what happens in life, and you go on from there, as they say. Start using this thing more. There we go. And make my lighting situation a little bit better. But anyways, at the end of the day, hopefully everybody's having a good night. I know a lot of people, aren't really out like that because, one, New Year's is right around the corner, so a lot of people are saving their energy for that. My birthday is around the corner. And it's kind of weird because it's my birthday because I don't have a big trip planned thus far. I'm not that excited about it, but but I am excited about just being alive. I've learned that the more older I get, the more excited I just need to be about, hey, I'm alive, I'm breathing. Could be so much worse, and we just go from there. Because a member of my family just passed away. Great woman, my Aunt Carolyn. Definitely will not forget her. She always brought joy. And I remember when she first met my dog, Isis. She always had a smile on her face. I remember when she first met my dog, Isis, she tried to steal it from me. Rest in peace, my dog, Isis. I've seen two other people on my Facebook timeline and other social media timelines that their dogs have just passed away. They don't, went over the doggy rainbow. So more power to them, and prayers for them, and prayers for anybody who's lost anybody. I have another family member who's dealing with a medical situation with their loved one. Won't get too detailed, but here you go, Max. Won't get too detailed about it, but either way, it's a sad situation, no matter how you slice and dice it. So these are the moments. That's why I said it's like at the end of the day, you have to be cognizant of things, and you just have to be happy to be alive. I think that I'm gonna stress that more and more in 2025. I wasted enough time, and we all have, when it comes to just being ticked off about our lives not being where we wanted to be, in various different aspects, in various different ways. But I need to emphasize in 2025, and I hope, and I implore everybody to emphasize more and more in 2025 that just be happy to be breathing, just happy to be alive, because this thing called life could be over with in 2 seconds. You just never know, family. And you always have to be cognizant of that. Less complaining, more celebrating. How about that? That's my mindset in today's world. So less complaining, more celebrating. I think that's what I'm gonna. Matter of fact, let me write that down right now, because I'm the king of this stuff. Less complaining, more celebrating. Rant. Name of tonight. Rant. Less complaining. Less complaining, more celebrating. I can get with that. Whereas Zoe Williams would say I can smoke a bag of that. But yeah, less complaining, more celebrating, because the main thing I notice I see people complaining about more and more in 2024 going into 2025, they're complaining about the men. Women are complaining about the men. Men are complaining about the women. And I always say, and when people get mad when I say this, but I really don't care. But I always say that if you're always complaining about the kind of men and women that you're engaging with, what does that say about you at the end of the day? Look, nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. But I have to say with all sincerity, what does that say about you at the end of the day in regards to the kind of individuals that you are constantly associating yourselves with? The individuals that you're constantly opening yourselves up to. And even not even just from a significant other standpoint, but from a friend standpoint, because I see a lot of people who will constantly complain, especially on social media. They will constantly complain about the caliber of people that always seem to be around them. Look, the older you get, Learn to cut people off. Learn to be alone more. It's not the worst thing on the planet, you know. I'm the biggest introvert on the planet. You know, I might seem like I'm a very extroverted person. I'm only really extroverted with the people that I'm comfortable around and people that I truly like to be around. And a number of people gets smaller and smaller every single day. So if I like being myself around you, that says a lot. If I'm not being introverted when I'm around you, that says a lot. Because that means there's something about you that makes me say, man, this person is an amazing individual. This person is somebody I'm very comfortable with. Learn to not be as comfortable around a lot of people, you know. And because a lot of, because especially in today's world, today's online media world, it's harder and harder for people to be able to connect from a friendship standpoint, relationship standpoint, heck, even a business standpoint, because there's so many scammers and hustlers out there. I mean, heck, even me being out in the online world trying to, sell products and create content, I run into people all the time, as I like to call scammers, that are always people who are content boosters. They're always inboxing me, especially on my Facebook, Larry's Anything Goes page. Hey, I can increase your viewership and I can increase your amount of subscribers and likes if you pay me $500 or something like that, And I know that there are programs out there that allow people to basically get a lot of followers, whether they're real followers or fake followers. There's a multitude of them out there, but my mindset is, look, if I'm going to do this thing, I'm going to do it genuine. And if it doesn't work, then it just doesn't work. It's not the end of the freaking world. You know what I'm saying? But that's one thing that I've learned with all sincerity. But yeah, the world we're stepping in now in 2025, it's going to be more cold. It's going to be more calculated. And because that's the thing about the world is becoming more of a real place, but then the world is becoming more of a fake place all at the same time. The world is becoming more of a do or die place, but I guess in our actuality, it's always been like that. A lot of us just never wanted to accept that. A lot of us wanted to buy into this world, all one, kumbaya, hold hands and sing along in beautiful songs and things of that nature. And that couldn't be far more from the truth. And that's how it is when you step into friendships, relationships, jobs, a business that you own. You just never know. There's some cold, calculated things happening out in this world. And, when you step onto the internet, you step out of your house, know that for the most part, it's like you're stepping in a prison yard, in a sense, from a mental perspective, not from a, you can get killed. I think I'll call it, you're stepping in a scamming prison yard where the scammers are out to get you and things of that nature. So, I'll leave it at that. And I always say, if you do that and you operate in that manner and you're operating in a manner where you know that you're in a shark infested environment, you have less chances of getting bitten and taken out down to the bottom or whatnot. So I leave it at that. I really leave it at that. But it is what it is at the end of the day. But I will be going live on my Facebook and my YouTube channel, Larry's Anything Goes LLC, for New Year's. I think that's appropriate. I really don't have any plans for New Year's night. A lot of people are surprised, but I'm just like, I had a lot of fun when I was out of town. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be taking another couple of trips soon. So, but January will be the month of, increasing my value, increasing my income, paying off some debts. I think a lot of us need to slow down, kind of like when the pandemic happened. We slowed down in a sense to where we had to rebuild and regroup. And I think that's what January should be for a lot of people, including myself. Slow down, rebuild, regroup. All right. So on that note, just be thankful, be blessed, do the great deeper things, like, share, and subscribe. Have a great evening. I always say, make money moves or you're going to live, bro, like fools. It's in Spanish. Bienvenido a la vida. Welcome to the life.